We just heard all about them at the National Press Club. Our political correspondent, Olivia Casely, was there for that address in Canberra. She joins us now live. Olivia, you asked the Prime Minister a question. He faced generally some pretty tough questioning over this decision, and particularly over the fact that it does represent a broken promise.
That's right. So I guess the main flavour of the questioning was around his integrity, given that he'd said on repeated occasions that he would not be changing the Stage 3 policy, which was legislated 5 years ago, as we know. Now, in recent days, the details have slowly leaked out that ultimately there will be a major shake-up to the tax brackets. And from July 1, those earning less than $150,000 will earn more than they would have previously, and those earning over that figure will receive less than they had been promised. But the Prime Minister really trying to say that he'd made the right decision given the economic circumstances and trying to justify that fully. Here's a taste of that now.
I've always said I'd be upfront with people and I'd take responsibility for the decisions that my government makes. And I'm doing that today. When economic circumstances change, the right thing to do is to change economic policy. We are choosing a better way forward given the changed circumstances.
As we know, Ash, Labor has been losing ground in the polls in recent months, whether that be over the Voice campaign and the failed referendum, or also the cost of living and also the government's handling of national security as well. But this was the Prime Minister's opportunity. He's really trying to start the year on the front foot and say to voters that he gets it and win back Middle Australia. And that's a phrase that we heard repeatedly during that speech. Here's his pitch to them.
This is a plan for Middle Australia. Australians are looking for more help. Australians deserve more help, and today I can confirm that more help is on the way. From the 1st of July this year, our government will deliver a tax cut for every single Australian taxpayer.
And after those integrity questions were canvassed with the Prime Minister, I did ask him, given the fact that he'd promised on repeated occasions there'd be no shift to Stage 3, can we expect any further shake-ups to tax concessions, whether that be negative gearing or a retiree tax, for example? And quite frankly, he didn't rule that out.
Can you guarantee there'll be no changes to further tax concessions, whether that be negative gearing?
What we have done here, and the only consideration that we have had here, is cost of living pressures. None of the things that you refer to go anywhere near any of that.
Ash, the Prime Minister will probably be quite relieved that this speech is over, and now it's out in the open that the Stage 3 tax cuts will be changed from July 1, but the real test for him is from here on in, because ultimately this decision is going to reverberate from now until the next federal election.
You think so, Olivia Casely? Thank you.